Yes. It's Friday! Yeah. And I hope you're all doing well. I hope you made it through the week okay. And don't you worry. I'm on my way. Woo! Yeah! On my way to Nerdvengers Tower, and it's gonna be a good day. Buckle up your buttholes! We've got to talk about a crazy rumor with regards to Adam Driver and the Fantastic Four. Reed Richards, Dr. Doom, both possibly on the table, and more hints at Ryan Gosling as Dr. Doom. What? We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. But we're also going to talk about Black Adam, which I was pleasantly surprised by. I liked the movie. I enjoyed the film. I don't know that anyone else is going to go see it, but I'm doing my part, and I'm going to try to talk about that and get you to understand why it's so dang cool. So we'll get into all of that and more. And yeah, don't worry. We're going to initiate, Chet, initiate the gambling. Chet, you got the fucking gambling? Okay, cool. Initiate the gambling. I'll see you in a second. Oh wait, what? I thought it was me. No, I like to mute it and then exercise my vocals. Gotta get the vocals good, bro. Okay, anyway, all right, it's fine. No, it's not a big deal. No, it's fine. It's chilling. It's chill. It's a chill ass day. And in fact, let's begin with talking about how today's gonna work a little bit differently than a lot of other Fridays. So today is Elisa's birthday. Let's get some happy birthday energy in the chat. Some happy birthdays for Elisa. Happy birthday to the den mother, to my lovely partner in life. She's pretty dang swell. So having it be her birthday, and we're going to celebrate a little bit today, we're going to celebrate a little bit tomorrow, I am not going to be doing a Prime stream today, but instead I will put a Prime video out on Sunday. It will release on the Discord in the Prime member section, and it should still be a really juicy one. It should still be really cool. But check that out. I'm also not going to be doing call-ins today. I apologize, but I'm just going to talk about these rumors. I'm going to talk about Black Adam. We're going to go over what you guys want to go over in the chat, super chats, member chats, etc., and then we're going to get out of here. Also, no video today. So we did 2 videos yesterday, and I might do one on Sunday. It just kind of depends. But yeah, so we're going to kind of keep it light today. I do apologize, but yeah, with her birthday, I just want to give her a lot of focus and go celebrate and have a good time with her. Honestly, with the new baby and the expansion of the business and everything, like, we've both just been really busy. So I think we kind of need a little bit of time off, and this is a good time to take it and to just enjoy it. Got some family coming into town. They're also going to be in here helping us out, watching Liam, so we can go enjoy the day tomorrow. It's going to be really, really cool. So I'm excited for that. But I do apologize. Again, if you're a Prime member, make sure you check out the video on Sunday, because I do want to talk about what I want to do to the streams, how the videos and stuff are doing, because the main channel is crushing it right now. But I need to bring some of that energy into the streams. I want to sort of revamp the streams and make them much better. Now, on the topic of the streams, next week, we are experimenting with a new time for the stream. So all the streams throughout the week will be at noon. So that's an hour and a half later in the day, and they will be at noon. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit later in the day. I know it's not great for everybody, but we think it's going to be good for the majority of folks moving forward. And again, I have some kind of fun ideas and some things I want to bring to the streams. It's also going to help me pushing those back a little bit later to make sure that the streams are really, really on point and that we have something really fun to talk about, maybe some fun, engaging things to do together. So look forward to that next week. Tons of streams throughout the week, but they are moving to noon. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all of the sort of show notes and the juice for everybody. And of course, I do want to talk about this crazy Adam Driver rumor. I kind of have mixed feelings about it, you know what I mean? So we'll get into that. I definitely want to know what you guys think about it. But I first want to talk about Black Adam. I did, tweet about this a little bit, dropped a video late last night talking about it. We're not going to talk about spoilers, so we're not going to go full on spoilers here, okay? But I did just want to say that I was pleasantly surprised at how much I enjoyed Black Adam, and I definitely recommend checking it out. I think that there are certainly some flaws going on in the film. Unfortunately, some of them happening right at the beginning of the movie, but overall, I was pretty blown away, and I truly feel that the sort of critical backlash that the movie is getting is ridiculous. Like, this movie is legitimately way better than Love and Thunder. I think it's way better than Black Widow. You know what I mean? It's kind of like on par with Eternals, honestly. Which, like, Eternals is sort of a shaky movie. It's definitely not great, but it has some really fun, interesting things, and it kind of goes for it in some moments. The action's incredible. I thought the Justice Society of America was absolutely incredible. Like, Aldous Hodges kills it. Him and Pierce Brosnan together, brilliant. I like the young kids as well. So overall, man, I was really, really excited. And the other thing, I feel like Rock is not getting credit. Rock is not getting credit for what he did with this performance. Everybody's, including myself, going into it was like, it's just The Rock playing The Rock as Black Adam. I don't think so. That's not what happened here. I actually see effort, even though it does sort of strip away a lot of the more charismatic qualities that Rock could bring into the performance. You strip that away and you kind of give this really stoic, soft-spoken, mysterious thing. And it's legitimately cool. Like, it's cool, and it feels like he's really, really trying to be Black Adam here. I was really impressed with the Black Adam movie. Really, really fun. Post-credit scene, awesome. All the way through, just a really, really fun time. So, highly recommend it. Problem is, man, it feels like nobody's going to go see this movie. You know what I mean? Like, I talked about it. We've been talking about it, actually. At this point, I think we did, like 2 or 3 streams this week. We've talked a lot about it, man. We've talked a lot about it throughout the week. And, yesterday, my screening was pretty much empty. And I'm seeing a lot of pictures like that online. So we'll see how it ends up doing. I'm not sure, and I'm definitely not confident that the movie's going to really succeed. But again, like, I was sort of on the fence, went into it just wanting to have a good time, and I was genuinely impressed with how much I liked the movie. I think the critics are fucking crazy on this one, like crazy. Yeah, so just kind of wanted to put that out there. I wonder, if you guys have any questions about it or if you all seen it or whatnot. But yeah, it's a cool movie, man. It's a cool movie, and I don't know, man. It might just be like another L. I think that unfairly, Black Adam is probably carrying the weight of like a damn near decade of mistakes and scorning the fans and all of these different things that Warner Brothers themselves has done. I feel like it unfairly will perhaps carry some of that weight and not perform well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm curious as to what you guys think about that. And yeah, how much did it make last night? I think it's tracking right now at like Shazam levels from what I've heard. And we'll see, because like I said yesterday, it feels like a movie that's uniquely positioned to be really hurt by these bad reviews, and these reviews are pretty bad. So we'll see how it fares, but positive fan word of mouth could show a big increase for like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Out of curiosity, are any of you that are listening right now maybe more apt to go check it out now that you've seen some people like myself and some others that really enjoyed it, like Paul really enjoyed it. I've seen a lot of people say that it was a really enjoyable film. So, I don't know. Put a 1 into the chat. I'm curious. Like, if you weren't going to see it, but now you're kind of getting some positive buzz and maybe you're going to check it out, throw a 1 into the chat. I'd be really curious to know how many of you are going to do that. Because, I mean, we'll see. That's cool. Looks like there's a few. That's fun. That'll be cool, man. Yeah. Fight scenes. Dude, the fight scenes were amazing, dude. Like, the action in this movie. The one thing, too, like, the beginning. When you first get to Black Adam, when he first is unleashed, let's just say, because again, we're not talking spoilers, right? That scene is really good, dude. It's so badass the way he comes in, and it's genuinely kind of terrifying. And you're not sure what's going to happen, even though you've seen a lot of the carnage and whatnot on the trailers. Like, you don't exactly know what's going to happen. And, like, if you like superhero action, right? Bro, this movie gives you superhero action in spades. If you are into spoilers, go watch the video I did yesterday because I go like into detail about all these different things I really, really liked. The few things that I didn't like, but overall, quite the enjoyable experience. I might go see it again. Depends on, what happens. Maybe if Sunday, if I have a little time, I might scoot over to the theater. I might check out Black Adam again. I had that much of a good time with it, and I definitely want to support it. So yeah, I think it's cool. Compares to Pattinson or better than Aquaman? Yeah, I've heard that. I mean, I definitely enjoyed this movie way better than the Batman. I would say that the Batman is more of like a cinematic take on a superhero movie. Black Adam's like, hey, dude, you like superheroes smashing shit? Well, check this shit out. You know what I mean? And it's like wild, dude. So, yeah, genuinely really, really cool. The visual effects were on point. I felt the passion that Rock and the whole team put into this project. Like, I can feel the passion in the movie, like, legitimately. And you guys know I'm not a fan of The Rock, but I just got to give props where I see somebody actually, like, taking shots and putting some stuff together, okay? So, yeah, super cool. Also, damn, that Rotten Tomatoes score has not been kind. It's all the way down to a 45% currently. 43%, Jesus. 43%. But the audience score with over 500 verified ratings is 88%. So we'll just see. We'll see how that pans out. I don't know. I don't know if I'd feel good about that if I were Rock and Warner Brothers, honestly. That's a tough one. Okay. So let's get into the rumor of the day. So you could say he put his Dusty into it. I don't know what that means, but yes. And also what's my rating out of 8 or out of 10? I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Like, here's the thing. It doesn't. Wait, what? Who just won 100,000? Shut it down. It doesn't touch the upper echelon of comic book movies. Like, it's not even close to like a Logan. It's not even close to like a Winter Soldier, It's not close to the upper echelon. But it competes very well in the mid-high tier. Like, really well. I think especially because of certain things that fans are a little bit frustrated with Marvel at right now, this is a nice breath of fresh air. I really, really had a good time watching it. So, I recommend it. Go check it out. I recommend it. Okay. Let's get into the report of the day. And we definitely have to talk about this. We have to talk about it as a team because it's pretty freaking wild. Now, I had sort of already knew that Adam Driver was being approached for Reed Richards, actually. And I was just like, it was one of those things where, honestly, this and Ryan Gosling as Dr. Doom, I can't wrap my head around it. However, you got to trust Marvel. They're very good at what they do. So they're probably seeing something that we are not. However, let's get into the report. We'll go over it, and then we'll kind of get into it individual point by point and see what you guys think, okay? Marvel Studios reportedly met with Star Wars sequel trilogy star Adam Driver about a role in Fantastic Four. I think it's so weird to refer to him as the sequel trilogy star. Driver's probably one of the only actors, and John Boyega's starting to actually do this. You know, he's breaking out, doing a lot of cool stuff, Woman King, etc. But Driver's probably one of the only trilogy star actors. I guess Oscar Isaac has gone on to do a lot of stuff too, but like Driver's killing it, dude. Like, I've seen Driver in many different things during the sequel trilogy and after the sequel trilogy. He's fucking incredible. Like, he's an incredible actor. But anyway, the rumor comes by the way of the Hot Mic show via Murphy's Multiverse. Nothing was said about exactly who Marvel wanted Driver to play or what decisions were made, only that the meeting happened months ago. Driver has a relationship with Marvel Studios' parent company, Disney, after, you know, doing the sequel trilogy as Kylo Ren. Driver's casting in Star Wars was a departure from his typical lane of roles, but he certainly made Kylo Ren, Ben Solo, an iconic character. That's true, actually, best character in the sequel trilogy. All that talk about how much Adam Driver did with Kylo Ren, Ben's Solo character in Star Wars, is an introduction to say that it would be an easy guess to say Marvel would be interested in having him play the pivotal franchise villain role of Doctor Doom. Victor Von Doom is one of the most complicated, cunning, and powerful villains in Marvel Comics universe, and fans have long been wondering when the Marvel Cinematic Universe would see the character arrive. Following the Disney-Fox merger, the casting of Doom is key, not only for the 2025 Fantastic Four reboot, but for the upcoming Secret Wars event and many other possible cameos and appearances. Marvel knows that Driver can deliver gravitas and menace from behind a mask, and a key talent needed for Doom's character. I agree completely with that, okay? On the other hand, Adam Driver is now famous enough to also headline a Marvel franchise. Despite fan wishes for John Krasinski or long-standing rumors of Penn Badgley, Marvel could pull the unexpected move of casting someone like Driver as Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic, another key figure in Marvel lore. Well beyond the Fantastic Four franchise, Driver would be an especially interesting choice if Marvel Studios leans into Reed Richards' alternate persona, the Maker. I actually agree with that. The dark take on the character Driver would be excellent at. Okay. So, as far as we understand it, guys, and this is kind of being talked about by a ton of different people here, Driver met for Reed and Doctor Doom. Okay? And so, this is very similar to when Tom Hiddleston met for Thor and for Loki. Okay? And often you'll have this with the Marvel characters, right? So, an actor will meet with Marvel and they'll try a bunch of different things, like Giancarlo Esposito met with Marvel. They talked about a bunch of different things. They offered him some stuff, including Mephisto. He said no to Mephisto, right? That wasn't what he wanted to do. I think we all know he really wants to be Charles. He really wants to be Charles Xavier. Well, Driver's in a similar position to where Tom Hiddleston was when he was going out for Thor and or Loki. I've got to be honest here. I don't know what they're seeing in the casting, you know, what they're seeing with any screen testing or even in just the conversations, but I have a lot of trouble seeing Adam Driver as Reed Richards. Okay, so let's go to the polls on this, okay? Because I'd really like to know what y'all think about this. I'd really like to know what y'all think about this. Adam Driver as Reed Richards. Yes or no? Yes or no? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Now, them mentioning the Maker is really interesting. By the way, I've been seeing... Is it possible? Let me just ask you guys a question here. And I know we just went to the poll, so I'm asking you to vote on a poll, and I'm asking you to answer a question in chat, but I think you can multitask. Just give me a fucking break and let's try it. Do you guys think it's possible they're casting more than one Reed Richards for this movie? Yes or no? Do you think it's possible we're getting more than one Reed Richards? Because it's starting to seem... with all the different people that are rumored, right? All the different people that are rumored, it's really starting to seem like they're not casting one Reed Richards. That they're casting many Reed Richards. Yes, possibly Council of Reeds. The other thing that's going on here is that, in my opinion here, and it's just my opinion, Charles Murphy has been hinting for probably 6 to 9 months that they're going to do the Jonathan Hickman, solve everything Council of Reed story, right? Like, I've been watching the way Charles talks about this, and he's done a couple of articles now on Murphy's Multiverse that suggest that the answer to everything, or how do they say it in the comics? I forget what it was. The thing that the Council of Reeds are trying to solve, the problem of everything, I think, or something like that. That could very well be what the MCU Fantastic Four is going to be. Solve everything, right? So, damn, that's really interesting. And I could see Adam Driver playing maybe, the Maker, being an evil version of Reed, especially because of the helmet thing. Because here's the thing about him as Reed Richards, dude. I can't, I've seen Adam Driver with shorter hair in, House of Gucci, Marriage Story, etc. He doesn't look horrible. Brackington, welcome to the Nerd Vengers. You are a Nerd Venger now. But he doesn't look like Reed Richards to me. And part of it is just the way his facial structure is. You know what I mean? No offense to Adam Driver, because I know, Adam Driver's one of these weird actors that I think, I don't know. He's not my type, let's just say, right? But a lot of people think, there's this weird subset group of people that think he's like a really good-looking guy, or some kind of heartthrob. And I'm like, bro, what? You know what I mean? I'm more of a Gosling kind of guy myself. No offense to Adam Driver. So how do you see this guy being this male heroic lead of Marvel's first family? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. For me, I really don't see it, man. I really don't see it. I would need to see. I don't know, bro. I would just need to see it. I am almost as dead set against this as I am as Ryan Gosling as Doctor Doom, which is a rumor I've heard from several other people, okay? Holy shit. So crazy. But on the other hand, let's go to this one and this poll. How do you feel about Adam Driver as Doctor Doom? How do you feel? Driver over Gosling? I mean, what? I mean, I see that attitude out there a lot. I just don't understand it. Bro. Look at this. It was 72% of people were said no for him as Reed Richards. So far, 80% yes as Doctor Doom. I think he would be such a good Doctor Doom. Again, with the Kylo Ren thing and him behind the mask, we already kind of have a vibe for it. He can bring gravitas, man. In The Last Night and shit, in a lot of these different movies, he brings an energy that I think could line up very well with Doctor Doom. I think he would be a brilliant Doctor Doom. He's huge, dude. He's a massive dude. Huge, broad shoulders, right? I think he would be absolutely incredible as Victor Von Doom, especially considering that I really do think he's going to have mask on for most of the time. I think there'll be some shots with maybe mask off. I don't really know. But mostly probably mask on. I would absolutely love Driver to be Doctor Doom. I feel like it would be such an incredible get. And also, low-key, feels like Feige's scooping up all the sequel trilogy actors finally, right? He got Oscar Isaac. He's getting Harrison Ford. Adam met for a major, major role. There's the John Boyega rumors. Even some Daisy Ridley rumors. Wow. Okay. Feige really coming in hot, scooping up those sequel trilogy characters. Quite interesting. Quite interesting indeed. And so that's kind of the discussion today. Like, between those two roles, who would you want to see as Doctor Doom? And here's another thing that's really interesting. I retweeted this because Jeff Snyder was talking about it. Oh, and for the record, like, yo. We should bring this up too. This all comes from Jeff Snyder, who continues to make major waves out there in media. And he keeps like dropping these little hints or scoops or exclusives. Like, he's had a couple of outright great exclusives over the past couple of weeks. And as I've told you guys a lot, sometimes if a person can't claim something as an exclusive for whatever reason, they'll put out information that they have and call it a rumor. Okay? So you'll recall that Jeff Snyder talked about his theory that Ryan Gosling would be Doctor Doom a couple of weeks back. I threw that by some people and they said it was true. And I was like, holy shit, dude. I don't like that, okay? But who knows what's going on here? It may be the case that Jeff actually has heard from some people more than what he's claiming, right? Maybe not. Maybe he just heard from a new source, as he says, unconfirmed, that Driver met with Marvel. Maybe he knows more than that. But either way, I think there's some smoke here, and I think there's some fire as well, right? He says here, and for the record, I'd 100% be down for a Fantastic Four movie starring Driver as Reed and Gosling as Doom. That could be epic. Okay. Let's go to the polls. I want to know. Let's see here. Driver as Reed and Gosling as Doom. Yes or no? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. I don't know, man. That's a nightmare, says Reed. It's hard to see Adam as Reed. I agree. Negative. Driver as the Maker and only the Maker. No Goss as soon. Yeah. No, Daddy Josh. Hey, I'm just throwing it out there. Nope. Boyega as Silver Surfer and Gosling for Wonder Man. I think Gosling would be great as Wonder Man. The rumor is the Aquaman dude is going to be Wonder Man. So you're going to get, I forget that dude's name, but I like that guy. He actually, I think, could be good as T'Challa as well. But, yeah, so that's the rumor. He's going to be Wonder Man. Mm-hmm. Dude, look at this. 83% of people are saying no. Bro, I know. It feels so wrong. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It feels wrong. Gosling would honestly be better as Reed. And honestly, I don't even like Gosling as Reed. Like, I don't. You know? Driver, I could see as Doom. I can't see him as Reed Richards, man. I can't. I feel like they'd have to really show me something. You know what I mean? They'd have to really show me something. You know, Adam Driver is an incredible actor. Let's talk about this. Let's try to give it a fair shake here, okay? Adam Driver is an incredible actor. So just off of that alone, could he bring an incredible performance to either one of these? Yes. And to be fair, Reed and Doom have a lot of similar qualities. They're both arrogant. They're both incredibly intelligent. They both look past people because of the wider scope problems that they are thinking about. And I keep hearing this thing where, like, well, they want to make Reed Richards kind of a dick face. And Adam Driver is great at being a dick face. Like, he is. But I just, again, I really can't see him being Reed Richards in this. I don't even think he would do as good as John Krasinski. And I don't think John Krasinski was all that great. I mean, we don't get a ton with him. I thought it was cool. But it's not like, oh, shit, that's Reed for sure. You know what I mean? But I see Adam Driver as even less of Reed. I don't know, man. That's a tough one to me. And Gosling is Doom? Like, Gosling seems... Like, when I think of Ryan Gosling, I think of either two things. I think of him doing like pretty boy shit, or I think of him being just quiet, mysterious, like protagonist, dude. You know what I mean? Like in Drive, like he's just really, really interesting, quite stoic. He's like Ryan Gosling has anybody benefited from the Kuleshov effect or Kuleshov effect more than Ryan Gosling in Hollywood? You know what I mean? Like legitimately, he is just puts a face out there and allows the music and direction and edits to like create a performance around him, you know? And I think the dude has chops, but he just tends to just do that. You know what I mean? Like even in like Cold Mountain and shit like that, like he's not bringing it in the way that Adam Driver is. You know what I'm saying? So, I just don't know, guys. This is weird. I think that here's why it feels so weird. It feels like most of the fan base is like, dude, Adam Driver's Doctor Doom, yes, please. That seems like the obvious move. It seems like most of the fan base is like, please no Ryan Gosling Doctor Doom. That seems like super obvious to me. And it also seems obvious that nobody, or the majority of the fans, don't want Adam Driver as Reed Richards. Right? To be fair, this also happened with Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. It's happened many different times with many different actors. Even Chris Evans, to a degree. People didn't want him as Cap. You know what I mean? So this has happened before, and fans are not always on the mark here. But this one's really hard for me, dude. And also look at the other actors like Penn Badgley and Adam Driver. Do those even seem like the same kind of dudes to you? You know what I mean? The guy from that played Lucifer, right? That guy. He's in discussions for Reed. And even him, I see as a little bit more like he seems a little evil, but like I could see him put some white stripes in his. I could see it. Are they taking Reed in a villainous direction, dude? Like, are they going a little bit more hardcore with Reed Richards? I don't know. Brings in all sorts of questions, doesn't it? Brings in all sorts of questions. I don't know. We'll probably know really soon because my personal feeling here is whoever Doctor Doom is, and it's probably fucking Ryan Gosling. God damn it! It's probably Ryan Gosling. Whoever is playing Doctor Doom is probably already cast. You know? Wakanda Forever comes out in just a couple of weeks here. And they've got a Doctor Doom post-credit scene. Spoilers! Doctor Doom post-credit scene, right? So whoever it is, they probably got him. The Fantastic Four is a little bit less certain because apparently there were some people they were really close with that they were going to announce at D23, but the director wants a little bit more time to think about it. They're collaborating. They're meeting with a lot of different people. It is possible, again, that they are casting more than one Reed, and that's part of the sort of issue. And then, like, if you potentially cast 3 different people as Reed, do you then decide and shuffle around who will be the one that's the main 616 Reed? I don't know. It's kind of crazy, huh? It's kind of crazy, right? So we're getting close. I think this, again, I really do think that Jeff Snyder knows a little bit more than he's leading on here. And then he's putting it out into the ether. And I think he's playing the game, you know, all due respect. Fair play to him. I would absolutely love Adam Driver as Doctor Doom. I kind of love it so much that if I don't get it, I'm going to be disappointed. And I know that's unfair, but we're just a bunch of nerds over here, and it just is what it is. I'm going to be disappointed if we don't get Adam Driver as Doom. I mean, he's so fucking big, dude. Like, and I want to see like a towering Doctor Doom. Like, come in and be all crazy and shit. You know what I mean? Like, ugh. Damn. I mean, you did like Black Adam. I mean, that's true. I did like Black Adam, yeah. You want to know else something that's kind of sad? I've been hearing people say that because Henry Cavill did that Superman thing. Spoilers! Because Henry Cavill did that Superman thing, he's probably not coming over to Marvel anymore. Adam Driver big? Dude, Adam Driver is a massive human being. Doom sits a lot, though. That's true. Let's look at Adam Driver's stats. I think he's like 6'5". Oh, he's only 6'2"? The fuck? He's only 6'2". I thought he was taller than that, actually. I mean, you look at like some of the images of him with other people, and he does like tower over them. But 6'2" is not like ginormous. With the boots and the helmet and the cape, though, that he could still probably look pretty big. I think Affleck's bigger than that, right? Isn't Affleck like 6'6"? Ben Affleck's only 6'2" as well? What are there, just a bunch of short people in Hollywood? My God, bro. All right, well, there you go. By the way, Ben Affleck would be an absolutely incredible Doctor Doom as well. Holy shit, I'd love Affleck as Doctor Doom. He was the bomb in Phantoms, too. Okay. Anything else we should talk about? My chat keeps getting behind. Oh, shit. Hopefully there's not something going on. Is there anything else we should talk about, or should we just get into the Q&As? I'm 6'3", right on. 90% of people here are like 5'9". Dude, there's nothing wrong with being 5'9", dude. Nothing wrong with being 5'9". You know what I mean? He could play Jaws in a Jaws reboot. Wait, what? What are you talking about, bro? The Q's and the A's. Just got your deluxe breakfast. Nice. Hey, I just want to say this again. I said it earlier, but I want to say it again because there's more people in here now. It is Elisa's birthday. Can we get some happy birthdays in the chat? Even if you did it before, do it again. Let's get some candles. Let's get some explosions. Let's get some fun celebrations, some clapping, some love, some heart emojis. Happy birthday to Elisa. Holy crap. Happy birthday to Elisa, man. She's killing it. She holds the whole thing together. You guys don't realize behind the scenes. She holds it all together, man. I would not be able to do anything that I do without her. 100%. She is absolutely the best. Okay, let's get into some Q's and some A's. And then we'll probably call it a stream. Again, the streams are going to be at noon next week. No video, no Prime stream today. I'll do a Prime thing on Sunday for y'all. But yeah, I just kind of want to chill for a little bit, then get out of here. And then we're going birthday shopping for Elisa. We're going to go get her some nice things, man. It's going to be cool. It's going to be real cool. Okay. Let's get into these Q's. Let's get into these A's, man. Okay. Why is this not... Oh, geez. Okay, Jedi Knight Justice for Gina Carano says, some site called the SF Chronicle Datebook... Wait, what? Says Black Adam is the worst film ever made, and Grace gave it a 6 out of 10, but labeled it rotten. F the critics. Yeah, it's a little bit wild, man. I don't know why the critics went so hard on this movie. I legitimately found the characters to be really interesting. Shocked at how much I liked the JSA. The Black Adam JSA fights were dope as hell. There's definitely issues in the movie, right? Definitely not like a flawless movie, right? There's 2 big info drops. There's musical switches and keys and some scenes that come out of nowhere. I'm like, I didn't love that. And then Sabak, the final villain, a little bit not that great. But there's a ton of really good stuff in here. I am telling you, it is not a waste of your money or your time to go see Black Adam in theaters. You will have a good ass time. XA says, Kit Harington as Revan. Make it happen. Now, you want to talk about short. That'd be Kit Harington. And also, apparently, Kit Harington is cursed. Have you guys heard of this? That Kit Harington is cursed? That all the projects he touches after Game of Thrones are collapsing? I mean, you look at Blade. I mean, I feel bad for Kip, but he might be cursed. Eric Myers with a $7 holla says, caught the Friday stream. What do you think of Marvel's comic book collaboration with Pfizer? I have no idea what that is. What do you mean? Marvel Pfizer? Do I need to look this up? I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. I don't even see anything pop up. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Elijah says, does Black Adam get cucked, Jake Skywalker style, or do they actually let him be strong mythic hero, good versus evil? I will say this. If you're concerned about those kind of things, don't be, because he is absolutely badass and alpha AF. However, there are some geopolitical undertones and some sort of like rejection of the West as a savior. There's some interesting things that happen in it, and then there's a big thing that happens at the end that, as a comic book fan, I cringed a little bit at. I was like, dude, there ain't no fucking way Black Adam would do that. But also, we must realize this isn't comic book Black Adam. If you want comic book Black Adam, he's there. He exists. He's right there. Go read him. There's a big thing that happens at the end that is completely out of character for Black Adam. So, I don't know. Your mileage may vary on how some of that stuff affects you, but overall, man, I thought the movie was absolutely badass, and Black Adam was dope as a character. Really, really cool. Chibu says, I see him playing the villain of the first movie, who is probably a nihilist or molecule man. What do you think? I could see him doing either, actually. Adam Driver would be great in either one of those roles, for sure. Lucas Tex Venja with a $5 holla says, happy birthday, Elisa! Hope you have a wonderful day. I hope she does, too. I told her I'll do all the diaper changes today. I'll do all the diaper changes today. Like, all of them, except like right now while I'm streaming or whatever. So let's keep this stream going so you can poop one out or whatever. But no, I'm gonna take care of all of that today. I am 2K member for 7 months says, happy Friday, y'all. Hey, thanks for the love, man. Old Head Mike's Metalcore and More with a $5 holla says, happy birthday, hitting Vegas tomorrow, first time for concert, gambling, and proposal. Wish me luck on all three. Yo, good luck, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. Maybe you'll win a bunch at gambling. She'll say yes, and the concert will be memorable and absolutely slap. So there you go. J Mike Gaming says, updated poll. Who's going to see it? Ooh, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see here. Will you go see Black Adam this weekend? Let him know. Tetsu, 3-month member, says, months ago, you gave someone breakup advice. It really helped me. I was self-harming, but now I'm making art, music, and my own movie. Ryan Josh. I don't know what the Ryan Josh things means, but Tetsuo, that's dope, man. Very happy to hear that. Life can be very crazy. You know, I just rewatched. I had a really rough day on Wednesday. Right, it was a really, really rough day. Just had a bad day, like wasn't well rested. Liam was being a butt. We were behind on stuff at the house. We had a bunch of stuff to do. And then I was just not feeling very mentally there. I fucked up a video. Took all day like working on this thing, and I fucked it up, so we had to like not release it. I didn't stream on Wednesday. It was a bad day. And at the end of the day, we watched Rocky Balboa. And I really like that movie, man. But there's that one scene that everybody talks about where he has that conversation with his son. You know, and it was really on point, man, because it's true that no matter who you are, no matter how good or bad things are going for you, life will continue to punch you in the face. And you have to be able to like adopt an attitude about that and to make a decision in that moment. Like, I'm a big fan of the myth of Sisyphus. Okay? And we're going to take a really weird philosophical tangent moment here. If you have not heard of the myth of Sisyphus, the actual myth is really dope, but Albert Camus won a Nobel Peace Prize for literature when he did an essay talking about the myth of Sisyphus and why, essentially, even though Camus considers himself to be an atheist, and actually he considers life to be absolutely absurd, that you still should prefer life to death, and that you have to adopt an attitude of sort of railing against all of life's problems because life is pretty dope. So, quick TLDR on the myth of Sisyphus. Sisyphus hated death, and so he sealed the gates of Hades so that nobody could die. Okay? The gods obviously shut that shit down, and as a punishment to Sisyphus, what they did was they gave him eternal life, but his life was pushing this massive rock up a hill, only to then have the rock fall back down the hill and go all the way back down and to push this fucking rock back up the hill. Okay? So he gets to live forever, but what he has to do, he has to push the stupid rock up this hill for all time. But Sisyphus, and this is kind of where part of like the influence from Camus comes in, Sisyphus, we have to imagine Sisyphus as happy and defiant of the gods because he loves life so much that he basically has to adopt an attitude of, hey, you know what? I'm going to be the best rock pusher up the hill guy that I possibly can, and I'm going to fucking kill it at this rock pushing for all of time to spite the gods and to spite death. And there's like a lesson in there on how I think you should approach life despite it being full of turmoil and ultimately ending for everybody. It's like the Doors said, nobody gets out of here alive. You know what I mean? And it's true. We're all just ticking. We're all just ticking time. But I'm glad to have made some kind of an impact on you, and I hope that that philosophical journey doesn't ruin your brain and put you into a spiraling trip of depression. Okay, Elijah says with a $5 holla, all hail Elisa on her name day, the life-bringer, queen of the tower, wrangler of Josh's, mother of Liam's, her majesty, the queen of content. Hey, man, that was... Hey. Well done. What? Hey, what? Whoa, well done. Well done, Elijah. The real Jesse Lee Reed with a $5 holla says, Adam Driver as Reed or Victor would be so wrong. Terrible idea. Aldous Hodge in the DC movie is a waste of talent. Aldous says Reed would absolutely slap. He would be good as Reed. I really liked him as Hawkman, dude. And I like what they did with Hawkman. I like the fucking X-Men version of the JSA. I like this movie. I like this movie. I don't know if you knew that. Ross says, Josh tweeted about Black Adam, so I gave it a shot and was shocked by how good the film is. Also, did you hear that Bryce Dallas Howard is voicing Yaddle? I did hear that, and that's awesome, right? Love that for Bryce. Love that for us as a fandom. And yeah, man, I'm glad you checked it out. I'm glad you had fun. Like, legitimately, good movie. Good movie. Fun fucking comic book movie, and something that other fans should be checking out. For sure. Smokey Kenobi with a $5 holla says, I see a red door and I want it painted black. Favorite scene. Some of the slow-mos took me out of it, but overall, swifty. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Yeah, I absolutely do not love some of the musical cues and the like change-ups, like the Western scene. I'll just call it that. I was like, I don't know about that. But overall, man, there's so many good parts of the movie that I just overall had a great time. I really enjoyed myself. It was dope, man. And that action is crazy. You know, they said that this movie could have been rated R and that they had to remove some stuff to make it rated R. And you can clearly see why. Like, dude, Black Adam is savage, bro. It's really cool. I liked it. Mariana says, hi, Josh. There's a rumor going around that Hayden Christensen is in talks to join the MCU. Did you hear about that? What is your take? Which character would you like to see him portray? So here's the thing that's tough about that. That is coming from a pretty bad source. Okay, giant freaking robot, traditionally very inaccurate. Not always inaccurate, but very bad track record. So it's hard for me to get hyped up and excited about that. To be fair, I haven't actually even bounced it off any other sources or anybody like that, so I have no idea. Could I see Hayden Christensen in the MCU? Absolutely. I'd like him as the Silver Surfer. I think he would be great as the Silver Surfer. Who else could Hayden Christensen be? I don't know. Do you guys have any choices for Hayden? That's a tough one. No, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? I appreciate it, though. David says, with a $10 holla, very generous, says, Josh, give me your take on the stale MCU formula. I feel anytime anyone describes it, they describe a bare-bones foundation of a superhero story. Heroes save the day from a villain. Lame takes, in my opinion. I think that Marvel is absolutely formulaic, but that does not mean that you can't work within that formula or system to make incredible movies. Like, look, man, the bottom line is, like, a lot of people that take shots at the MCU, you know, it's this sort of like over-commercialized thing. They don't like maybe formula or whatever. And I totally understand that. But I think that that conversation and that point misses the bigger conversation and the wider point. And the bigger conversation and the wider point is that before the MCU, comic book movies were way more missed than they were hit. And there were some good ones, but there was a lot of goobly glob garbage. Phase 1 of the MCU and into Phase 3 and into Infinity War and Endgame is like such a monumental, incredible accomplishment for media. Like, if you're a comic book fan, I really can't see you not appreciating and having like a huge amount of affinity for what Marvel Studios is able to do with comic books. It's worlds better than what anybody else is doing, and more consistently. However, I do think it is formulaic, right? But the problem is some of the wackest MCU movies lately are whack because they stray from the formula, right? So, like, for instance, Eternals. Eternals is very bold and very, very crazy, but it strays from the MCU formula and then, like, tries to, like, last minute become MCU, and it just doesn't fit together. She-Hulk is the same way. Like, She-Hulk can't decide if it wants to be an MCU project or not, and then ultimately it feels very disjointed, right? I think formula can be good. I think that personal vision can be good and can aid in formula. You need that sort of rare combination. I feel like Destin Daniel Cretton nailed it in Shang-Chi. It feels like its own unique, fun, action, kung fu, dope-ass movie, while also being an MCU film. Feels very MCU to me. I feel personally like, obviously, Spider-Man No Way Home strikes that balance incredibly well. Like, all of these people that are saying this about Marvel, like, they probably loved Spider-Man No Way Home. And it's MCU to the core, bro. You know what I mean? So these things are not like complete bullcrap. It's not completely made up. I like the Marvel formula. Oftentimes when I don't like a Marvel project, I wish it would have been more Marvel-y. But I also understand that, like, if you just have the formula and you don't have anything really of substance backing it up, that sucks. I mean, the Winter Soldier and Infinity War, you know, and I would even argue like Civil War, you know, these are incredible movies that ultimately are formulaic, but are still incredible adaptations of comic books. So, I don't know. That's my sort of long-winded, waffly-ass answer. It's basically fair, but it also misses the wider point, in my opinion. Austin Haglin with a $5 holler says, Josh, you should do a DC movie tier list, or just DCEU. Love your content, man, and happy birthday, Elisa. Yeah, I was going to do that today. But honestly, like, I didn't have enough time this morning. I was really trying to, like, let Elisa sleep in. It's her birthday. Maybe we'll do the tier list on, Monday for the DCEU. No, we got to break down the finale of Hot D. What am I thinking? We got to break down the finale of Hot D on Monday. But someday we'll do a DCEU tier list. Probably someday soon. Brackington, thanks again for joining the Nerd Vengers. Crazed Panda says, my pick is Adam Driver for Mr. Sinister. Holy shit, I like that a lot, actually. I like that a lot, bro. Adam Driver as Mr. Sinister would slap. But you know what? Ryan Gosling would be great as Mr. Sinister as well, yo. It's so crazy. We got so many fun characters coming to Marvel soon. It's so cool. Let's see here. Eric Meyer says, Josh Gad as Reed and Doom. The fuck? No thanks. Chris Listenfeld, $5 holler says, I don't want Driver as Doom because they'll probably have a really awkward scene with his shirt off. I don't think so, dude. Wouldn't that be wild, though, if they did? Fuck that. Ugh. No. I don't see it. Lucas Tex Venger, member for 28 months, holy shit, says Driver would be a dope Doctor Doom. Who is Daisy gonna be in your assumption, Josh? I don't know. She could probably be many different people. I actually like her as Spider-Woman or something like that, you know? I think she'd be good as like a Spider-Woman. But, maybe that's kind of Sony's call. I don't know. We'll see. David says, member for 3 months, if it has to be of those two, I would prefer they just dye Gosling's hair and make him Reed and make Driver Doom. I think a lot of people agree with that, actually. I think that's a fair take, my friend. J. Mike Gaming with a $2 holler says, Adam Driver for Reed? Nah, would rather have Barney. Barney? Who's he? What? Who's he talking about, Chad? Chibu says, how about Gosling as Nova, Driver as the Wizard? I could see that. Yeah, I could see that, actually. That could be kind of fun. Gosling as Nova would be cool. Matthew says, Matt Damon as Reed Richards. There, I said it. Deal with it. Nerd Ventures for life. No. Absolutely not. Matt Damon. Absolutely not. The dinosaur? Barney the dinosaur? You don't say that. Eric Meyer says, Dave Filoni as Reed and Jon Favreau as Doctor Doom. Sorry, my brain just broke for a second. No. Ash Hammer, remember for 20 months? Damn, a real OG. I feel bad for the people that can no longer make it to these morning streams, but now I finally can, so that's awesome. Let's go! Let's go, Ash, and thanks for all that support, brother. Appreciate you. Kolshab effect. How do you spell that? I'm trying to look it up, but Google autocorrect is not working. I think it's, how do you, fucking, Kolshab? I think it's, how do you spell this shit? Oh, it's Kuleshov. Okay, it's Kuleshov. It's wild, bro. Learned about it in film school. Did y'all know I went to film school? Throw a 1 into the chat if you knew I went to film school. I don't talk about it too much, so I don't know if you guys know. Elijah says, support Warner Brothers when they haven't publicly denounced Ezra Miller yet. I won't give them a dime until I know how they will handle that situation. I think that's fair. Man. Trev says, Driver for Silver Surfer is better casting. Driver for Silver Surfer. I don't really like him as Silver Surfer, honestly. Eric Myers says, Jonathan Majors in new Creed 3 trailer looks huge. Dude, that Creed 3 trailer looks incredible, man. That movie looks incredible. And this is Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut. I hope this movie blows up, bro. It looks so good, dude. This looks like it might be a classic, like an instant classic. Very compelling. And yeah, of course, Jonathan Majors looks huge. The Average Crusader says, happy birthday, Elisa. 1 day before my birthday, too. Oh, man, happy birthday to you, dude. That is dope. I'd S Adam D any day of the week, says Old Head Mike's Metalcore and more. Okay, right on. Awkward music changes. So like Snyder Cut then. A little bit, but Snyder Cut, to me, the changes were better. These are like... I don't want to give it away. Some of these musical changes and cuts, I was like... Anyway. Jarrett Reza says, what happened to the Doctor Doom movie Howard Stern talked about before the summer? Yeah, that was a lie. He was just trying to rile up the fans. Fuck Howard Stern, man. The Exodus says, John Hamm would have made a good Doom. Imagine... being Reed, and that is the guy trying to steal your girl. Doom needs to be imposing and sophisticated. Yeah, I agree. You don't think Adam Driver could bring the heat on that? Come on, man. Meet Normus. Remember, for 15 months says happy birthday to Elisa. I'm inclined to trust Papa Feige and co. when it comes to casting, even with the poopy shows now, Blinkers and Be Fast Bye. Yeah, that is true. Like, I can't really think of the last time Marvel cast somebody and I considered it to be a casting mistake. Oftentimes the material, maybe the editing or the direction can be sloppy, especially in Phase 4. But the casting's been on point, dude. Their casting is incredible. So, whatever they decide, I have to trust, but I will be skeptical of Ryan Gosling, Doctor Doom. Like, dude, I've probably never wanted something to not pan out more than Ryan Gosling as Doctor Doom. Dude, I don't know if y'all get it, man. I love Doctor Doom. Like, holy shit, Doctor Doom, bro. You know what I mean? Damn. Gosling. That's just going to be tough, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be a hater, but that is legitimately going to be hard for me to get over. So please don't. Please don't. Happy Hogan is a simp. Marvel Snap has pretty cool SFX. Need me that God Emperor Doom card. Oh, dude, Marvel Snap's great. I wish I had more time to play, but I did. Oh, man, I have a deck. Maybe I'll play like one game with y'all after I get through these chats, because I revamped one of my older decks, and I love it, bro. Actually, let me show y'all. I took a screenshot. Of the most devastating win I've had in Marvel Snap in a long time. Here, let me pull this up. I want to show you guys this because this shit was dope. What the fuck? Let me zoom in. Okay, so check this out. These are the scores he has on the lane. 7, 10, and 6. Here's the scores your boy had on the lane. 47, 18, and 23. And you might be like, how? And how are all these Doom bots at 14 and 9 and 12? And what the hell's going on here? Oh, baby. So I'm playing a Sandman deck, okay? And Sandman makes it so each player can only play one card per turn. One card per turn. There was also Sinister London here, which copies cards. So what I started to do, because the way this deck is designed is it locks down the game with Sandman, and then I outvalue my opponent with cards like Doctor Doom, Ultron, cards like Lockjaw, Mr. Sinister, Claw, that are a single card that will either give you multiple cards or multiple effects, right? Bro, I love this deck. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun snapping it up, and I hope you guys are too. That game is awesome. Okay, Skylar Hillman says, when do you think we'll see Cavill next? In the Flash movie and also in The Witcher Season 3. Peter B. Parker says, Black Adam was a surprise, but a welcome one. 7.5. Hell yeah. And then Skylar Hillman follows up with, Marvel going through a weaker phase. Is this DC's opportunity to eclipse Marvel with better films? They certainly have an opportunity to either engage in a little bit of counter programming or at least kind of jump in. Okay? Here's the problem, though, Skylar. Secret Wars. Okay? They've got T-minus 4 years, and it's less than 4 years before Secret Wars comes out. And even in the year leading up to Secret Wars, shit's just going to be crazy. There is almost nothing that DC can do to compete with Secret Wars. Like, at all. So, whether or not they do like a Kingdom Come movie, whether or not they get Black Adam vs. Superman, all these different things, it will all get smashed out, completely decimated by Secret Wars. Secret Wars is going to put its dick on the table, and we're all going to be shocked. I'm sorry, I know there are kids that watch the show. I shouldn't say shit like that, but you know what I'm saying. Secret Wars is going to clear the room. It's going to be really bad. So DC, do they have an opportunity right now to make some moves, to counter program, to have maybe some alpha machisto kind of dope ass action, hero worship kind of shit? Yes. But they are on a ticking timetable, because as soon as Secret Wars really ramps up, they better have something of substance, and they better be working towards something really serious, because Secret Wars is absolutely going to slap the shit out of everything else. So, yeah. Robert V with a $20 holla. So, are you going to be covering Tales, or are we still on a breakup with Star Wars? I need those takes, my man. Happy birthday to Elisa. I will absolutely be covering Tales of the Jedi. Probably just on Nerd Theory. And I'll talk about it a little bit on stream as well. I don't think I'll make a video about it. And I don't think I'm going to do a watch party for it. I'm very grateful that Tales is coming out. And thank God that Dave Filoni is still making Star Wars content. But yeah, I am just definitely not. No, I need more time. I'm not ready to sit down with Star Wars right now, okay? I need more time. Okay? I can't forgive just yet. But thank you for the support, man. I really appreciate it. Cole Maynard with that dope ass Nerd Vengers. What would you call that? It's like a shield kind of thing that you made me, huh? Member for 6 months says, using my super chat to wish Elisa a happy birthday, and let's go Padres. Let's go Padres. Sorry. My bad. Peter Parker says with a $5 holla, Adam Driver should be Doom. I can totally see it. Just don't make him as whiny as Kylo. Oh, hell nah, fam. Nah, he can't be as whiny as fucking Kylo. No way, dude. No way. Andrew says with a $5 holla. Oh, shit. Wait, what? Wait, where's it at? Where's it at? Andrew says, only Matt Murdock can truly understand how bad She-Hulk sucked. Well done, sir. James Cactus, thanks, brother, says Driver as Galactus, Gosling as Silver Surfer, Keanu Reeves as Mr. Sinister, and for Doom, Affleck, Cillian Murphy, and give us Council of Reeds. I like all that. I do. Driver as Galactus would be wild, dude. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know who's going to be Galactus, or if they'll even like cast like somebody as Galactus. But either way, hell yeah, man, I'm super excited for Galactus. Andrew says, offer James Earl Jones a huge bag to come out of retirement to voice Galactus. Dude, now there's an idea. I like that. Matthew says Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Reed Richards. Checkmate. I mean, that is a good pick, and that was rumored out there. Like, that was actually rumored out there, so it is kind of cool. Mike House says Driver as Mole Man is the way to go. 100% fired. Dude, what the fuck? Are you high, man? Mike, how many blinkers? Put it into the chat. What do you guys think? Over under 5 blinkers for Mike Haas to be able to say that. That's wild, bro. H. Kreisen says predictions for the main 3 fights at UFC 280. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go with Peter Yan. I'm going to go with Charles Oliveira. The Sterling Dillashaw fight is pretty close. That one is tough for me. I don't know if I can even call that. I really don't know enough about either fight. I mean, I know TJ pretty well. Let's see here. That one's a coin flip for me, dude. Sterling Dillashaw is a coin flip. Charles Oliveira, I strongly feel that Charles will take it. And I think Peter Yan slaps the shit out of Sean O'Malley. Which is interesting because Peter Yan is not the favorite. Might be an interesting bet. Might be an interesting bet there. Okay. Let's see here. Peter Parker says, I'm going to see Black Adam after seeing a review of it. Just gotta thank you for keeping it real, bro. I know I can trust your honest, non-shill opinion. Well, thank you, Peter Parker. I appreciate that. I always been keeping it real. Probably a little bit too real, to be honest with you. Tex Venger Bobby says, just wanted to say hello to you, Josh, and all wonderful Nerd Vengers. You guys are awesome. Now take my money. Nerd Vengers for life. Hey, I appreciate you, Tex Venger Bobby. Much love, brother. Zachary Bernard says, Julian McMahon is the only choice for Doom. Who the hell is this dude? Who the hell is this person? Oh, yeah, that guy. That played him before. I actually didn't hate him. I hate what they did with Doom in those movies, but I didn't hate his performance. RG2088, member for 28 months? My God, man, that's a lot of months. Holy cow. Says, what are the odds that Adam is a variant Reed and we will get Krasinski as the MCU Reed? I still think Gosling would be fine for Doom, but wouldn't mind Tom Ellis as Doom. Not sure if he can act. Yeah. I think it's possible we get a variety of different Reeds, but they're definitely going to do one main 616 Reed. Maybe John is still in the running for that. I don't know. It's obvious that this is a very important decision for them and one that the director is weighing in on. All of Marvel is probably weighing in on. So, I don't know. I don't know if we... It's going to be really interesting to see, man. But I guess there's a possibility of that happening, Archie. Christian Bale as Dr. Doom. Dude, I honestly have a lot of love for Christian Bale. I do not want him to do anything else Marvel ever again. Skylar Hillman says, Josh, my mom is really ugly. Damn, okay, Skylar. That's weird, but also probably believable looking at your profile picture. Carl says, they don't need to get James Earl. They already own his voice. Galactus confirmed. Happy birthday to Elisa. I know he signed to do Vader forever. I highly doubt he signed anything else. But I suppose it's possible that they could have that working, right? I don't know. That's interesting, Carl. That's really interesting. I wonder if that's going to be a thing where actors, even voice actors, sign like some kind of thing and they have this like automated sort of robotic created version of their voice. And then the estate can decide even later on to allow that voice to be utilized in a certain project. That's incredibly interesting. I don't know. Julian says, happy birthday, Elisa. Plus, let's fucking go, San Diego. Beat Philly. Go Padres. Nerd Vengers for life and blinkers to the sky. Much love to you, Papa, and all the Nerd Vengers. Thank you, Julian. I appreciate it. Much love. Much love to you and much love to all the Nerd Vengers, man. Let's hang out and chat for a little bit, and then we're going to get on out of here. Skylar Hillman says, damn, bro, I was just messing with you. Much love, Josh. Dude, Skylar Hillman, it is all love, but I would jack your ass up against the lockers, bro. I would jack your ass up against the lockers. I might even get a couple days of ISS and give you a swirly or two. So, it's all love, but also watch your ass. Samuel says, keep up the great work. Much love to you, your wife, and the little one. Oh, yeah, I got a family. I probably shouldn't talk like that anymore. Hey, thank you so much for the love and the support. I appreciate it. Hope you all had fun today. Might have the Rona. Back to sleep. Oh, no, dude. Oof, that's rough. I've been struggling with like a little bit of illness for like a week or two now. It's tough, bro. But you'll be fine. Just get the rest. I've done my share of Jack and Mofos against the lockers and ISS and OSS. Oh, yeah. Hot D watch party. I can't commit to it. You have a family? I haven't tuned in at least a year. LMAO. Everything's changed. Yeah, it has. I was catching up with some buddies from Philly and some people from Pittsburgh and stuff, and it is crazy to be like, yeah, no, things are quite different. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's time, change, life, different. Words. Last Hot D episode for season 1. I know, and it's been an incredible season, and I'm very grateful that show is back. I think we might have to wait till 2024 for the next season of it, unfortunately. But I think that it's possible the Jon Snow prequel will drop before that, and that's going to be wild. I'm really interested to see what they do with that, right? So Game of Thrones is absolutely back. They have a ton of spin-offs on the way. So good stuff. Josh got a baby, still crazy to me. Yeah, a little bit. What's up, Josh? Go Phillies! Yeah, let's go Phillies. Get it done. Get it done over there. I'm so excited. I think Hot D's going to slap, dude. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm quite excited. Anybody got any cool plans this weekend? Anybody got any plans? What's going on? How you guys, what are you guys going to do? Remember the old days when we got a new season of the show each year? That's true. And that was dope. Maybe they'll get there. Maybe like they kind of know now. They're like, yo, this is a hit. And we can kind of roll into it. Like, I don't know what that would take exactly from a production standpoint, but it would be cool. Which is dope because I'm used to working them. Wait, what? I must have missed something. After watching Black Adam, I've realized that's what I want to see. Coming from She-Hulk, this movie straight slap was almost DBZ level action. Jake, I agree. It's perfect counter programming to a lot of the stuff that is going on at Marvel right now. Like, it does feel that way. And in a lot of ways, like, and I said this in the review I put out yesterday, everybody keeps saying, like, oh, it's just a combination of all these other comic book movies, or like, oh, it's just like these other comic book movies. I disagree. There are elements of it that are similar, and it pays homage, and it does definitely steal, but it ends up coming across like its own, like, sort of breath of fresh air. It has its own unique tone. Like, it really does feel like, I didn't feel like it felt like a bunch of different comic book movies. There are aspects of it that do, but I was kind of left with feeling like it had its own vibe, so it was kind of cool. Tom Cavanaugh as Dr. Doom. Who the fuck's Tom Cavanaugh? I'm not even going to look it up, dude. Josh I says, happy birthday to your wonderful lady. She keeps the ship sailing. P.S. Take my money, brother. No adventures for life. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're going to have a good-ass day today and a good-ass day tomorrow. From the Flash show. Oh, okay. He's the guy that played, he was like that goofy dude, and then they found the multiversal version of him, and they kept changing him, and eventually I think he was bad at first, right? Am I wrong? One quick Marvel Snap game? What the hell is this? Get that out of here. Should we play one Marvel Snap game? Should we play one Snippety Snap? Snippety Snap, snapping on them. Should we snip, snap, snap it up? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's play one. I don't have a turn one play, but you know what? I'm fucking snapping anyways. Probably shouldn't have snapped because it's a really bad opening hand for me. Damn, bro. You just got my Dr. Doom? You motherfucker. We get a double draw here, huh? Oh, yeah. But where's my Sandman, dude? Hang on, let me think about this. So if I get 4... Yo, this gotta be a bot or some shit, huh? Like, what kind of a move is that? Ooh, there's my Sandman. Let's fucking go. But I also kind of really want to drop. No. Put him there. Let's see. Okay, interesting. The Killmonger into making him beefy. I don't necessarily get it, but that's okay. Okay, so we could drop on 5 and 6. What do we got here? Shit. Okay, just to show you some cool stuff, I'm going to lockjaw it over here. And I'll show you how cool lockjaw can be in this. Oh, can you see it all right? Should I zoom it in a little? Oh, okay. So he's got a little squirrel girl action. That's cool. Okay, so let me show you why Lockjaw is dope. Because now I'll drop Jubilee on Lockjaw. Jubilee will hit, bring another card in, and then be replaced by a different card for Lockjaw. That's pretty dope. Now let... Oh, shit. And we hit Magneto, too. That's pretty sick, dude. So I'm going to double down. I think the move is double down on... Watch this shit. Double down on this here. And then Ultron should create a bunch of drones that will get buffed up by Patriot. Opponent retreated like a bitch! Hell yeah. This deck's fire, bro. This deck is fire! Yeah! Yeah. No, this game is I tried to tell y'all. Can you battle me? I don't think I can. I don't think they have custom matches yet. Dude, I would wreck you on this game. Yeah, you would say that, Veed. Yeah, you would. You would, Veed. You would. I would cause for a nerd coin drop. All right, I'll do a little drop. I'll do a little drop for you guys. $3,000. And you know what? Let's do another 3,000. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm glad a lot of you guys are loving Marvel Snap because it is indeed a very fun game. I've been playing it for a couple of months now, and I absolutely love it. And yeah, it's just been cool that like it's officially out, and I see a lot of you guys playing it in the Discord. A lot of people are like, I can't stop playing Snap, and I see that a lot on Twitter and stuff too. It's a great game. It's so much more than just another mobile game. Like, it's really well designed. And they also had a controversy with monetization that they handled incredibly well. And one of the reasons that I have so much in the game is because they did a gotcha type thing where they were like, spend all this money to try to get this new card. And they got massive backlash from it. And we knew they were going to remove it. Okay, so they were going to remove it. But they didn't just remove it. They removed it and gave back all the gold that you spent for that gotcha. So I may or may not have spent way too much, let's just say. Let's just say I spent way too much money. And so I got a shit ton of cards and awesome stuff. And then they gave me all the gold that I sent back. Or that I spent. At one time in this game, I had 37,000 gold in my account. And I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no. Oh no! That was a little bit of a wake-up call. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. It was a little bit of a wake-up call. So, dude, it was crazy. I was like, well, I guess that's why gacha games make so much money. Because you don't even realize what you're spending. You know what I mean? What's a little bit of a wake-up call? Yeah, that. Oh, you just came in? I just spent some money. Yeah, it's, it could have been like 500 plus or something. Who knows? Well, that gives you the incentive to play to win it back, I guess. Well, if you think about it, it actually worked out brilliantly for me because it's basically like whatever I ended up spending, they basically doubled it. And they didn't have to do that. You know what I mean? And I was very appreciative of it. So. Yeah. No, that's not what you're supporting. No. No, that was all from crypto and stuff. When I sold out of cryptos and NFTs. Holy shit. Did you guys see? Okay, last thing before we get out of here. Did you guys see that Warner Brothers is releasing Lord of the Rings as NFTs? Yeah. So, a lot of you guys are like, oh, geez, and you know that when NFTs first started popping up on the scene, I was obsessed. I was so obsessed with NFTs that I was going to start an NFT channel. I was working on building up NFTs for the Den of Nerds. We actually did make one NFT, which somebody still has. And I had all these plans, man. I was going to integrate Nerdcoin into NFT and create our own metaverse and do all these things. I was like, dude, this shit's awesome. I have never seen something more hated universally by all kinds of different people than NFTs. And at first I tried to deny it. At first I said, no, these people have to be wrong. They will understand it. They'll get it, and it'll be fine. I don't feel that way anymore. I honestly think NFTs might never actually recover. And you might never actually see NFTs, especially by that name, be embraced widely, ever. Okay? And to be honest with you, it kind of breaks my heart. Because I think there were a lot of things that NFTs could have done that would have been very good for people. All kinds of people. It takes out the middleman in a lot of ways, smart contracts, so you don't have to worry about royalties and fighting with big companies, et cetera, et cetera. But it kind of doesn't matter. Like, the market just decides, right? And you look at the market and, bro, like, again, I would argue, name like a controversial hated figure. People hate NFTs more, period. And more people hate them. Like, it's over, bro. And Warner Brothers, in the basically well past that understanding, in one of the most brain dead moves I've ever seen, is releasing the Lord of the Rings trilogy as NFTs. And it's just like, what? Like, what? What? Like what? Like, what are you... Wait, what are you talking about, dude? Like, Warner Brothers? It's not even the whole trilogy? NFTs are half of a good concept, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think there's... I think the technology is incredible. But, bro, the problem is a whole bunch of scammers got in there. A lot of people actually just don't like, bro, and all right, I don't want to go too far on this, but I think a lot of people just don't like the idea of adding commerce to things that don't need commerce. Okay? So, give you an example. I actually love the idea of playing an RPG, whether it's a tabletop RPG or a video game RPG, and getting an item and having actual ownership of it, okay? Because right now, you own a digital item, like you buy, even these cards in Marvel Snap, right? These cards, you don't own that. You know what I mean? Like, that's on the app. There's no actual ownership there. They could ban your account, remove all of it. The game could die and get no more server support, and then it's just over, right? So you don't own that. I love the idea of playing an RPG, finding some loot, and actually owning the loot and maybe being able to sell the loot. To me, I think of it as in the Magic the Gathering world. If you go just open up a random pack and you get an absolutely sick card that's worth a ton of money, you have the option to sell it to get more cards or hold it as this awesome thing that's valuable to people, right? But that doesn't exist in the digital space. There is nothing like that. There's no real true secondary market with a lot of these different things. And so I thought the idea of actual, provable digital ownership would be brilliant. But the counter argument to that, which I did come around to seeing, was that, but you can do Dungeons and Dragons basically for free once you have the rules. So why would you add commerce and transaction fees and all this stuff that just feels really greedy into something that doesn't need it? your enjoyment of Dungeons and Dragons is not contingent upon ownership, like actual real world ownership of the things that you're getting during the campaign. And like, I kind of like, it did kind of make me see why a lot of people don't like them, right? Like, can you imagine if you just love pencil and papers RPGs and somebody's like, oh, by the way, now you got to go have a wallet to cover your transaction fees, gas fees, etc., and you've got to have this crypto and that crypto to be able to play. Like, yeah, that's a drag, dude. So I think that in some ways that's where a lot of the energy comes from, you know, combined with, you know, maybe a misunderstanding of crypto in general and like energy costs, etc., etc. But yeah, Warner Brothers. I guess kind of the point is, if you were looking for a perfect sign of how out of touch Warner Brothers is, this is it. This is it, in my opinion, you know? So, yeah. When's the Nerd Vengers D&D campaign? When D&D... When the new D&D thing comes out, what are they calling it? 1D&D or whatever? With that crazy virtual tabletop. I will absolutely be streaming some RPGs, some D&D for you guys when that happens. But I think that's like a year away or something. So we'll see. We'll figure it out. Okay, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys. Much love. Thank you for all the love today on the stream all week long. I appreciate it. Go check out the Black Adam video if you have not, or go check out some of the other awesome videos that we have been putting out lately. Shout out to Fernie for doing an incredible job. Shout out to Creative Juice, who I've got their shirt on today. Creative Juice. Who is an incredible partner and has allowed us to really take our content to the next level. I mean, we've got some banger videos doing really well right now. And a lot of that is because Creative Juice has provided us the ability to expand and take the content more seriously. Shout out to Paradox Customs PC. Brilliant partnership as well. Absolutely love those guys over there. Make sure you use code NERDVENGERS at checkout if you're going to go buy a Paradox Custom PC, which you should. And just, look, shout out to all y'all. Shout out to you guys, especially those among you that aren't total buttholes. I see you. And I appreciate you. Much love. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video. Is everybody gone? Did Everybody, leave, 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 leave. Yeah. It was a good week. I appreciate ya. Always fun hanging out with the nerd vendors, chilling. Thank you for the support. You should go see Black Adam. You should go get your grandma to see it too. She'd like it. Yeah. Hope you're taking care of yourselves in these wild, crazy times. Make sure you're getting some kind of physical activity. Make sure you're washing behind your ears and your feet. A lot of people go in the shower. They don't wash their feet. You know, it's crazy. Just like, you know, do a squat, like bend over, whatever, get some soap on them things and rub scrub your feet, man. You know what I mean? You know, while you're bent over, make sure you wash out. I mean, you know what you gotta, you know, you already know about it. You know